Please welcome Vital Voices founder and former U.S. Secretary of State, Hillary Rodham Clinton.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Anything going on today?
Well, folks, Hillary Clinton looks a little bit too excited there, as Hillary Clinton is at the Vital Voices Festival, and very conveniently timed after we reached a certain verdict, to this man here.
At 4:15 this afternoon, reports said there would be no verdict. Judge was sending jurors home. Then about 20 minutes later, they announced a verdict had been reached.
So we had Jimmy Kimmel announcing the guilty verdict of Trump, and then we had Rosie O'Donnell.
Okay, we have a verdict. We have a verdict in the Trump case.
Doing a live TikTok reaction.
And it will be any minute. They're going to announce that all of the jurors agreed on the verdict, and it's not a hung jury. So that is a relief. Let's hope that these 12 people did the right thing, looked at all the evidence, and saw just how guilty he is. Be calm, everybody. No matter what it is, we got to be calm. Keep our heads about us, right? Hold, please. We're waiting. I'm nervous.
So Rosie is waiting nervously as she's obviously not a fan of Trump. And let's just say the jury was not hung as Rosie feared, as Rosie announced this.
Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Guilty. Guilty. Donald Trump is guilty.
We had to rewrite the whole monologue. It was a mess, but...
So Jimmy Fallon and Steve Colbert, not around this week, so it's up to Jimmy Kimmel. So Jimmy Kimmel kind of got ahead of this story, being the only one who could actually live react to it.
Count 15 guilty, 16 guilty, 17 guilty, 18 guilty, 19 guilty, 20 guilty.
And I think it's just a disgrace. And we'll keep fighting. We'll fight till the end and we'll win.
And if we don't win, we'll say we won anyway. Listen, the only thing...
So Jimmy Kimmel, obviously not being a fan of Trump, is reveling in this verdict.
You do have to hand it to him. No president has ever been convicted more than Donald Trump. How long before he starts bragging about this?
But also Hillary Clinton is definitely reveling in it, selling this merch. Taking to Instagram to post this mug she's selling, capitalizing off this situation, saying turns out she was right about everything on the mug, saying with your purchase you'll support Onward Together groups defending democracy, and get a pretty great mug to sip tea from.
21 guilty, 22 guilty, 23 guilty.
We should automatically make those jurors the new Supreme Court.
24 guilty.
Barbara Streisand took to Twitter saying convicted felon Donald Trump is blaming the judge, the jury, and New York for being found guilty on 34 counts. He will never accept accountability for his crimes. Americans must not allow this felon anywhere near the White House again.
25 guilty. 26 guilty.
Then we have, we all hate the SOB with you, Kathy. You have been targeted by this thug, and he is finally getting in trouble for his mobster antics. Kathy Griffin saying thank you for saying that. It was awful, and he is awful. Tears of joy.
27 guilty.
And then we had a tweet from Katy Perry, which it's up in the air whether this has to do with Trump. It was right after the verdict, and people are claiming that this has to do with the Trump guilty verdict. So take it with a grain of salt, folks.
28 guilty. 29 guilty. 30 guilty. 31 guilty.
And Donald Trump's son, Donald Trump Jr., tweeted out, wasn't there for the verdict, but he actually tweeted out, such bulls. Caitlyn Jenner, of all people, replies saying, it's no longer just lawfare. They're engaging in all-out warfare.
32 guilty. 33 guilty. 34 counts of falsifying business records in the first degree. All 34 counts are guilty. God bless America.
We have Piers Morgan tweeting, "This is a sad, shameful, and ridiculous day for America. To drag a former president who is running for president again through criminal courts over something so trivial feels a massive overreach and incredibly divisive and obviously politically partisan action."
This man is finally held accountable. A life full of crime and corruption, debauchery. He is the worst human being.
Then we have folks like Sneeko saying free Donald J. Trump. Then we have Tristan Tate saying legal confession. "I too in my lifetime have had sex with a porn star. I didn't pay her any money. But if having sex with a porn star is a crime, put me in the same cell as Trump. If you rape and fuck kids on private islands, I guess you get special immunity. Sad world." And then we have goddamn Andrew Tate saying donating $200K to my N-word Trump. So anyway, folks, that is it. I'm one of those people who I think take it to trial, and if you're found guilty, I mean, you have to have some faith in the judiciary system. Goddamn, I hate pronouncing that word. But I mean, me personally, I find Kathy Griffin and Rosie O'Donnell to be extremely obnoxious, super annoying. Rosie O'Donnell, like, just, I don't know, she just gives me a headache. And Kathy Griffin has done some pretty nasty things. I mean, I think we all remember this picture she took with this fake Trump head. These people are just annoying, in my opinion, like over dramatically political. No, I just call it as it is. I think people need to accept the fact that he went to trial and he lost. He's going to appeal, and you know, if he loses again, just accept defeat, folks. I'm just tired of these conspiracies, you know. They didn't give us a fair trial. If it wasn't fair, then appeal and see what happens. There's the goods and bads about him, okay? That's what I'll say. But anyway, folks, let me know what you guys think about this story in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and you guys know the drill. Ta-ta for now.